we're going to go through a simple makeup routine to see if it is quick and easy enough for everyday wear. Most of us are not makeup artists trying to achieve the most glamorous looks you've ever seen. You want something simple enough that you can repeat it daily. First, I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. Gripping Primer. As you can tell, I've been using this one quite frequently. This one is a great primer if you just want something simple, no fuss. You just pat it on, let it sit a few minutes, and you're ready to start. I like to go in with my concealer before foundation, so that's what we're going to do today. If you're wanting one that's just quick, simple, blends into the skin really easily, then you could try the Makeup Revolution Eye Bright Concealer. I have a video where I compare it to the NYX Bare With Me Concealer. I do like one more than the other. Make sure to go check out that video. But for today, we're going to use the Makeup Revolution. This one comes with an applicator. You just twist it up. It's going to be in the sponge. You only need a few dots. So can you tell how well that one blended in? It doesn't really add like a layer of makeup. It just kind of blends into the skin. So if you're someone who likes that natural makeup look, or especially like a cream product look, this one might be one that you like. But again, check out the video to see if maybe the next one would be better for you. Next, I'm going to go in with foundation. One that I really like is this Covergirl with Olay. It's their Advanced Radiance. I have the shade 105 Ivory. Now be careful if you're buying this one, because there is one that has a similar packaging by Covergirl, but it has like swirls in it. That's not this one, so make sure you get the Advanced Radiance. I'm going to apply it with my Real Techniques brush, and this one should be interesting because I haven't worn this one in a while, being that it was too light for me over this summer. But as some of the tan on my face has faded, because my face does not retain color like the rest of my body, we're going to see if maybe it's a better shade match. If we have to darken it up with some bronzer, then we can do that as well. Again, this foundation is great not only because it's simple, hassle-free, but because it blends into the skin as well. And you're really going to get a very natural, just everyday kind of makeup application. So the color doesn't look too bad. I'll have to look at the footage when editing this, but also as it gets a little cooler, I'm going to be wearing clothes where you're not going to be seeing much below the neck. So again, if it doesn't totally match everything else, we can work with it. I did recently go and pick up a new powder foundation that I want to try. It's the Essence 16 Hour Cover and Last. One thing I have to say about this product is that you're going to be very limited on your shade selection. Now online they have a few more, but when I went to my Ulta store, you are very limited. I got the shade 05 Classic Vanilla. Now I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to give it a go. As always, for powder, I use two different brushes. We're going to start with the Real Techniques brush. It's their contour brush to do the nose and under the eyes. Definitely think that powder has a little bit of a mattifying effect. Things seem to not be quite so shiny. So I think that looks nice. There's a little bit, but I can still see some shine coming through. I don't know if that's because of the lighting or some of that other product, but I'm okay. Now I do want to bronze this up just a little bit. We're going to go to the Physicians Formula Dream Team palette and use their Monoi bronzer here. Just add a little bit of color back to the face, not very much. All right, so we've got just a little bit of warmth put back. Feel like myself a little bit again, and I totally messed this all up. I messed this all up because I wanted to use a cream blush and I already put powder on. We're gonna still give it a go. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to be using the Milani cream blush. It's their Cheek Kiss in the shade Merlot Moment. For this or any other kind of cream blush, I like to use the e.l.f. small stipple brush. So with this one, we're just going to tap in a few times, start at the back of the face and work our way forward just in case. And this could all go sideways, being that I did put on powder, not even thinking about it, but I definitely want to try this blush. So here we go. Not only did I mess up by putting the powder on first, I messed up. I should have known when I put my foundation on, because anytime I try cream blushes like this, I like to put them on underneath the foundation. So yeah, I totally royally messed this up. But I have to say it still looks very nice, being that it's on top of the foundation and on top of powder. I really think it blended really well. All right, so I think that's a little bit salvageable. Again, things may be looking a little different to you on your end. You might be thinking, Laura, you're crazy. But from what I can see, it doesn't look bad. Especially, like I said, considering I put it on after foundation and after powder. Now it's for a highlighter. We are still keeping things simple. We don't want to go and overdo it. Now that we've had everything pretty much simple, easy, we're going to do the same thing for highlight. So for this, I'm going to use the Essence Pure Nude. I love this highlighter. It just kind of gives you like a glow from within kind of look. It's nothing chunky, too much. Really just looks nice. Before we move on to the eyes, I do want to set everything. And for that, of course, Milani. All right, so for the eyes, simple. We're not going to use any new products. We're going to use products that we've already been using. So for the eyes, that means we're going to use our highlighter and we're going to use our bronzer. So lay everything down. I'm actually going to put the highlighter everywhere. I'm going to use this e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. This is an old tried and true. I've been using it forever. We just want to kind of pack that on the lid. Now to add a little bit of definition, we're going to go back to the Dream Team palette and get that bronzer in there and put that in the crease. For that, I'm going to use this kind of shader brush here from Flower Beauty. I got this in one of their eyeshadow palettes, and this is probably my favorite eye brush. I've had it for a while, continue to use it. I don't know what I would do without it. Now we're going to move on to mascara. One way to get a really simple but nice look to the lashes, going to be using the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. So we're going to go straight in with that, and this little applicator here being adjustable also helps. And of course, I blinked and messed everything up, but it's fine. We can fix it. Don't worry. What is that? Let's talk about the mascara for just a second. You're wanting just a quick, simple, easy look, something also that is affordable, then I really think that this L'Oreal one will help you out. If you want your eye look elevated just a little and you don't mind paying extra, then I definitely think the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara is one that you will like. I noticed that it kind of tends to separate a little bit better than the L'Oreal. But if you're wanting affordable, go with the L'Oreal. If you are okay with spending a little bit more, definitely give this Benefit one a try. Let's move on to the lips. Again, we're keeping things really simple, so you don't want to go in necessarily with a bold color that you have to worry about the lining, if it's going to smear or kind of feather out. So we're going to keep things neutral. For our lip liner today, I'm using the Maybelline Color Sensational in the shade 105 Nude Whisper. Alright, so for me, my lip color kind of blends in. It's just a smidge darker. So it's just going to give you just a little bit more color. For the lipstick, we're also going to use the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade 920 Nude Lust. So that kind of just ties the look together, but still keeps it simple. Something that's quick, easy. You don't have to take a whole lot of time with it. Again, you don't have to worry about it feathering or smearing. If you mess it up, it's going to be a little bit easier to fix. So now that we have everything done, what is your vote? Do you think it's simple enough? Do you think it's neutral enough that you can wear it every day? Would you get tired of it? Is it something that you can see yourself doing on repeat? From a price standpoint, everything that we talked about and used today is affordable. I did mention an alternate mascara that is more pricey, but I did give you the more affordable look today. So for me, this makeup look is something enough to boost your confidence, but you're not sitting there spending all day applying makeup, not spending an enormous amount of money on everything. It's simple, it's easy, whether you're a beginner or you're someone who wears makeup every day. If you want to know more about the e.l.f. Gripping Primer or the Revolution Eye Bright Concealer that was used in today's video, then go ahead and check out these two videos before you leave. Make sure that you're subscribed, that way I can see you in the next video, where I hope to see you there.